Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Hope you guys had an awesome holiday break, both Christmas and New Year's. You can see the Robinhood application here is still implementing its festive holiday background snowflake uh, screenshot here. So very cool. It's only happened a couple times since I've had this Robinhood portfolio on Christmas, and I think it's still on because there hasn't been a trading day since the New Year's. So anyway, kind of cool by Robinhood to do that. What I thought I'd do today is talk a little bit about the commissions on Robinhood. A lot of you guys have been asking me what the fees are. Is there a fee? Are there certain thresholds that need to be met before buying and selling a stock with regards to total equity on a certain number of stocks? So I just kind of wanted to touch on that. And really that's prompted by this little announcement in the middle here. I did not know Robinhood did this, but they have calculated the amount I have saved with their trading platform. You can see in the middle there, 2016 savings, $1,330.52. Not exactly sure how they are quantifying the savings. If that was in comparison to my E-Trade account, it's $10 to buy, $10 to sell. So that should be a multiple of 10, not that 52 cents. So not sure how they're calculating that, but nevertheless, I've saved a ton of money, and that represents a significant amount of money that I would have made over the year. I have had Robinhood, just a little caveat, I've only had Robinhood 4 months, so that's representing 4 months of trading. So you can essentially times that by 4 to get an idea of the overall amount I would have been charged. So $4,000 or so, closer to $5,000 to be quite honest. Calculating that 1330 out, yeah, right under 5,000. So you can imagine that represents a significant amount of money, especially for a portfolio that's only $31,000 net value. $5,000 is a significant amount of money. Excuse me. And then kind of going back to buying and selling, so there's really no restrictions. You can buy a 10-cent stock, one stock, buy it and sell it, or you can buy, $10,000 worth of stocks, 200 stocks. You can buy one stock. There's really no limits. There's really no threshold that needs to be met before Robinhood will give you no commission trades. Any trade you make is a no commission trade. And in comparison to my E-Trade account, for example, just to name one company that I have some experience with, if I were to buy a $10 stock, they charge me $10 to buy, $10 to sell. It makes no sense. That would apply for a 10-cent stock or a $10,000 stock. It's simply each trade is charged a certain amount of money. So as you can imagine, on my E-Trade account, I could only really make feasible trades or trades that would be worth making if it was multiple of thousands of dollars, so $20,000 or $50,000. So that trade amount, that commission amount that's charged on each trade would not represent a large portion of that particular trade. On Robinhood, I've bought and sold $5 stocks, $10 stocks at ease because I know that I don't really have to make up a big return on each of these stocks to cover a commission charge. So that's really the only reason I got into buying and selling individual securities. Without the Robinhood platform here, without the no commission trading, I know I never would have got into buying and selling individual securities. I would have stuck with, a large online broker. Like I said, I have experience with E-Trade. I would have simply continued funding some mutual funds that I have on a regular basis, checking them maybe a few times a year, not really worrying about market conditions, really letting the fund managers manage my money. Then, like I said, collecting some dividends, collecting some capital appreciation, really not worrying about my investments. Then a little bit different story with Robinhood. With Robinhood buying and selling individual securities, you're really more in tune with the markets. I find myself watching the tickers, at least in the morning and at night, a couple times a day. I log into my Robinhood account daily, check on stocks. When I do have a little bit of free time during the day, I try to find a few articles about investing to learn about aspects of the market that I'm not quite familiar with. As you guys know, I started as a new investor 4 months ago and have learned a ton buying and selling securities. It's much different than a mutual fund. A mutual fund, I had full assurance that, at the end of the year, I would at least have retained my capital, if not made some money. But buying and selling individual securities, very different. Kind of an adrenaline rush with it. Particular market segments trending down or particular stocks in general trending down. Much different feeling than the market trending down when you own a mutual fund that has full diversification as well as a manager and a whole team of folks managing that money and trying to make the best return for you. Much different story. And I can say overall, I've made about the same amount of return on this portfolio as I have on my larger E-Trade portfolio. So I really haven't, sacrificed a lot of gains in this learning process. And actually, that's another point I wanted to make as well. I originally opened this as well to buy and sell individual securities with a little bit of money that, I could afford to lose to learn about the markets. I've learned a ton about the markets through these videos. You guys have really suggested some great topics to read about. Have really guided me through, certain trades that were not great trades, to be quite honest, and then also different things to read up on, like dollar cost averaging, value cost averaging. One member suggested I read about that. Tax loss harvesting was another suggestion by a member. And some of these things I knew a little bit about, but not a lot. And going through, reading about these things, putting videos out, having people comment on maybe things I haven't said quite entirely correct and or adding to what I've said have really helped me out. So I want to thank you guys for that. And hopefully you guys have been learning a little bit as well. That's the whole point of these videos, is to learn about the markets, learn about investing, make some money. So yeah, just kind of wanted to talk about the commissions on Robinhood, buying and selling. Kind of a cool little feature here. Let me know what you guys have for your 2016 savings. I think everybody should be getting this on their application, on their accounts here. So let me know what you guys have saved, if you've saved more than I have or less. I haven't done a lot of day trading, so I imagine those that have done a lot of day trading, this might be, $15,000 if you've done enough day trade. So let me know what you guys have saved for 2016. And just wanted, again, just a quick little recap about buying and selling on Robinhood. Thresholds for commissions, no thresholds. There's no set number of stocks that you need to buy or sell. You can buy 1 or 100. Doesn't matter the price. It could be 10 cents or, $100,000 if you wanted. So really no restriction. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. Please feel free to add to the comment section if I missed something or if I said something incorrectly. But yeah, I'll kind of end the video with that. So as always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Like I said in the video, new investor, learning about the markets, trying to do the best I can to put together a nice dividend yielding portfolio moving forward. But again, it's more about learning about the markets and buying and selling strategies and really having a little bit of fun as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.